Hello everybody and welcome to another 4 Reasons review where I give you 4 reasons to buy and 4 reasons to skip a game. My name is Mitchell Bowles and today we're going to be reviewing New World Aeternum. Let's get right into it. 4 reasons to buy New World Aeternum. Reason number 1, there are so many cool ways to customize your character. This game does a great job of allowing players to fully control what their character looks like. There are different tattoos, scars, skin tones, and tons of hairstyles to customize. The visuals are good, which makes the customization even more fun and it stands out even more. The best RPGs have awesome character customization, and New World Aeternum falls into that category. There's also tons of different classes you can choose from to match your preferred playstyle, which adds another layer of depth. Plus, you can't forget about all the different armors you can try on. Reason number 2 to buy New World Aeternum is that there is a rich skill tree for each weapon. I love the way this game organizes the weapon and ability skill tree. Each weapon type has its own tree with certain abilities and stat boosters that can only be unlocked by using that weapon. It encourages players to fight and defeat enemies to gain XP for a certain weapon in order to unlock the next upgrade. This is awesome because it makes you switch between weapons and you will have to grind to get a bunch of really powerful weapon types. So if you want powerful axes, you're going to have to use axes in combat. If you want powerful hammers, you're going to have to use hammers in combat. This game is huge, and having to earn all these skills and the abilities for each weapon works very well. Reason number 3 to buy New World Aeternum is that the world is massive. When I first loaded into the island, I saw a mountain in the distance. I walked over to that point, opened up my map, and it looked like it moved about 10 feet. This game has such a huge map, and there are so many events and points of interest scattered throughout. This world is not empty. There's countless events to do. Think Destiny 2, all the community events and all the different planets, but this is all in one world, and I would say there's probably even more events going on here. This allows players to experience multiple events, with a lot of them being very unique. You will get absolutely lost in this game with the sheer quantity of content. Now, reason number 4 to buy New World Aeternum is that there's a surprisingly great crafting system. So in this game, you can craft a variety of items, which is pretty standard for most RPGs, but you can do weapons, food, trophies, trinkets, but each of these is tied to a different crafting skill. So if you craft or upgrade weapons, then your weaponsmithing skill increases. And this is the same for making food, then you have better cooking skills. This happens for every single crafting skill, and there's probably 12 to 15 of them, I would guess. And the higher your XP is in a certain crafting skill, the better things you can craft in that area. So if you have a high weaponsmithing, you could upgrade those weapons to a very high level. If you have a low cooking skill, then you can't cook that many items. You don't have that many recipes. This makes players want to expand their skills and to really explore the world to find some rare materials. However, there are 4 reasons to skip New World Aeternum in 2025. Reason number 1 being that the combat is very clunky and outdated. It is never good when I play a game and the biggest disappointment is the main gameplay loop. It does not feel satisfying to crush an enemy with a great axe or shoot someone with a musket. Anytime you hit an enemy, it sounds like a light breeze, which is not realistic at all. Enemies are spongy to attacks, and the combat overall just feels old and stuck in the mud. When I use an ability to smash the ground with a hammer, I want to feel it, but in this game it is not satisfying at all, and you can't even feel your controller vibrate or shake. The last word I would use to describe this combat is crisp. It is not great at all. Reason number 2 to skip New World Aeternum, the game's trying to do too much. The game markets itself as an open world RPG game, but also includes a lot of live service elements like community events, being able to play in other servers, inviting your friends. Again, think Destiny, think Diablo. I think this game would greatly benefit from bringing one or the other, an RPG or a live service game. If they put all of their resources into great combat and they took away the live service features, then I think this game would improve tenfold. Or if they went the other route and they fully dove into the live service product and introduced a ton of character items, hype up the community events, have a bunch of expansion packs, this game could benefit from going that route as well, but it's kind of stuck in the middle between an RPG and a full live service game. Reason number 3 to skip New World Aeternum, the story is not interesting. This goes hand in hand with my last point. They did not put enough time or money into the story for me to care about it. There are some cool characters with potential, but overall, it's not for me. I never felt immersed or lost in the story like other games I have played this year, which is a huge disappointment. One small grudge is that your character does not talk. I hate that in a game. I want my character to talk in dialogue settings, whether I have a choice to pick their voice or not. But the best story for New World Aeternum is the secret level episode that's about 4 minutes long. That is a much better story than this massive game. And the last reason to skip New World Aeternum is the servers felt laggy and almost slippery, if that makes sense. So even with a wired connection into my PS5, the servers I was playing on felt laggy, which in turn made the gameplay feel slippery. With better servers that can handle more volume, I bet the combat and overall gameplay experience would be a little bit better. And there are multiple instances of me fighting an enemy, and then all of a sudden I'm 50 feet away from him for no reason. I have low health. Maybe I'm fighting somebody, and then I'm swinging, and they're just stuck. They're absolutely froze. This happened more times than I would have liked. But let me know what you think. Is New World Aeternum a game you want to play in 2025? If you're on the fence, this game is free in the PlayStation Plus game catalog. And if you love visually stunning worlds that you can explore with others for countless and countless hours, this game's going to be for you. But if you want top tier gameplay with a deep story, I would skip New World Aeternum. This is Mitchables. Thank you for watching this 4 Reasons review, and have a great day.